Aggressive growth in a down economy is not smart. So what we've decided to do with Hanover is take a step back, watch how things go, and we'll reassess it at the end of the year. We're 100% committed to it, and hopefully none of our...
Shut up!
Here. We have a lease, we have a developer's agreement. I don't know how we get out of this. We're going to be paying rent next year on that property. So that's a commitment. There's no way out of it. It's just going to take us a little bit more time.
Regarding the new stadium in 2010 when it opens, do you expect that we'll be bidding to host games like U.S. Open Cup games there and possibly other? I mean, obviously we'll be playing Super League or wherever Champions League competitions we're in, but do you expect that we'll be playing Open Cup games there, or will we play them somewhere else, perhaps in the area?
Well, we expect you to give us a home field advantage, so why would we leave Red Bull in here? It costs too much money to have a couple thousand people at Giant Stadium for a U.S. Open Cup match. That's the simple mathematics. So with CONCACAF, Champions League, and U.S. Open Cup, we're going to use that as an opportunity to move those games around. Maybe go to Rutgers, Columbia, other places in New York. Hopefully we can kind of spread the word of Red Bull in Major League Soccer by doing that.
What's the cap going to be in 2010 after the renegotiation? And is there a chance of a work stoppage?
I don't know if anybody heard that question. It was there was a collective bargaining agreement question. I think our world changes a lot with this collective bargaining agreement. I don't think we jump to a $10 million salary cap, but I think it goes up pretty significantly. And it's really unfair for...
Like Pecky needs a beach house!
I think it's unfair that developmental players make less than our part-time ticket sales people. It's ridiculous. And we're on the side of pushing the league in that direction. I don't know where we're going to end up. I think it's silly to be overly aggressive. I would like to see something closer to $5 million. That would give us a little more flexibility and some room to grow.
Do you want us to keep this off the record?
Is Ives here? So, yeah, to answer your question, I think the collective bargaining agreement is going to change a lot. It's going to be a difficult negotiation, and whenever you have that, whether it's professional sports, construction, any kind of labor negotiation, you run the risk of a strike. But a strike in this league would be devastating, and I think both parties understand that, and nobody wants it.
Do you think it's very a difficult day in the life of your server as GM?
My mind is racing. There's a lot of dirty jokes. Well, first of all, I'm managing director. I'm not GM. No, I'm not criticizing you, because I think it's a shift in the way the league is operated. It was a very tiny front office for a long time, and you had one person, coach, general manager, scout, and we're trying to move away from that. We're trying to run our company on a model similar to the best clubs in the world. Now, we're still very small, but my job as managing director is to oversee those things, communicate back to the owner and the corporate leaders at Red Bull, and manage the people that we have in place, whether it's communications, the sporting division, marketing, scouting, the academy. All those things report to me, but it's up to those department heads to manage the business. I stay out of the way. I provide their leadership. I provide leadership. I provide people management. And so my office is a revolving door. 20 balls in the air, juggling them, and we're in and out of a lot of different things.
can you talk a bit about, just quickly, how the player acquisition policy works as far as AGUS's input and coach's input, and how that process gets handled and worked through to the eventual signing of a player, since we're going through the offseason and we'll be signing a bunch of players coming up between now and the beginning of the year. And also, guys, keep your voice down, please. We're trying to get through this fast.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Okay, Jeff and Juan Carlos worked very well together. There's been articles that they don't. That's not true. They spend a lot of time in my office. We talk through solutions, so I know they're working well together. On any given issue, Juan Carlos might take the lead, or Jeff might take the lead. Jeff spends most of his time scouting players, looking in South America, taking leads that maybe Juan Carlos gave him, or Richie Williams gave him, or someone from Red Bull Salzburg gave us. So you're a traditional general manager in American sports. It's unlike even LA now with Bruce there. He's the coach and the general manager. And I think, for the most part, I believe this. I don't know what everybody here thinks, but when you don't have that division, one thing suffers. And I think so far they've worked well together. They've only been in the same office building for a year now, but I think things are going well.
So, just on the team, can you just talk quickly what you think the kind of strongest and weakest parts of the team were, and what you feel we need to improve?
I think the strongest and weakness, any given week, could have been anything. It was a roller coaster year. I mean, if we go back and think about where we started, where we ended up, and what happened in the middle, it was pretty crazy. So any given time, the back line was our strength. Then the midfield. We sold Josie. Claudio retired. We bring 3 guys in. They do really well, and then not so well. Then we make this incredible run through the playoffs. So it really depended on the week that you were looking at. And I think a lot of that had to do with Juan Carlos running the team and the players and trying to figure out tactically what was going to work for that set of players. And I think it was very important. One thing we decided that we needed to have happen during this offseason was to get a player to partner with Juan Pablo. He suffered a lot, double, triple covered, not finding space. And Dominic Maduro, we believe, is going to be that partner. We think he stretches the field unbelievably. When he gets out there in that giant stadium turf and starts running, it's going to be something to see. It's just going to open up. And you partner him with Dane on the other side. And we think it's going to solve our forward problem. And now we're working on the back line.
Another question just regarding the kind of the front office and how it impacts us. There was a decision made recently to raise the day of game ticket prices. Our section will be going from $20 to $24. Sorry, from $20 to $24, $22 to $24, and with the ESC card, they'll still get a $4 discount down to $20, but that was obviously last year $18. Could you just discuss how that the financials of that works?
We held our ticket prices flat for 3 years in a row for season ticket holders. What we're trying to do is get this league out of the minor leagues, where we spend all of our time focusing on selling group tickets. And it becomes this little kids running all over the field minor league event. I don't like that. I think it's, quite frankly, minor league. So I'm hoping to build an environment like Toronto has. Passionate fans, like the people in this room. Soccer fans, football fans, not a group of 500 kids. So we've kept our season ticket prices flat. We will do that going into the stadium. But we can't keep our prices flat all the time. If you keep it flat, the cost of living, your income is actually dropping because everything else we're paying for is going up. I think it's a very modest increase.
Drinking Guinness? No.
And we have retained the $4 discount for ESC.
You were Stella man.
But which is again a nod towards how important you guys are to our organization.
So season tickets will be the same next year that they are this year?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.